Imagine discovering that a rising political star, poised to lead a major state, once faced a major ethical dilemma at one of America's most prestigious institutions, and it might just derail her campaign. That's the shocking reality unfolding for New Jersey gubernatorial candidate, Representative Mikie Sherrill, whose past involvement in a massive cheating scandal at the US Naval Academy has resurfaced, potentially reshaping the race. But here's where it gets controversial. Was her refusal to betray classmates a noble act of loyalty or a cover for her own complicity? Let's dive into the details and unpack this story step by step, so even if you're new to political dramas, you'll grasp the full picture. According to a bombshell report from the New Jersey Globe, Sherrill was excluded from participating in her graduating class's commencement ceremony on May 25, 1994, amid a widespread cheating controversy. Her name didn't appear on the official program, and records confirm she wasn't allowed to walk, a term that simply means marching with your peers during the graduation event, a proud tradition for midshipmen at the Academy. Sherrill herself explained to the outlet that she chose not to implicate her fellow classmates who were entangled in the scandal, which affected around 130 students in her year. "I didn't turn in some of my classmates, so I didn't walk, but I still graduated and was commissioned as an officer in the US Navy, where I served for nearly 10 years with the utmost distinction and honor," she stated. To clarify for beginners, commissioned means she was officially appointed as a Navy officer, ready to lead and serve. Sherrill has also declined to allow the unsealing of her disciplinary records from that time, which could shed light on the exact reasons behind her exclusion. This revelation hits at a pivotal moment, just hours after a surprising poll from Emerson College Polling, Pix 11 and The Hill showed Sherrill tied at 43% with her Republican opponent, Jack Ciattarelli. For months, polls had positioned her as the clear favorite, often with a lead of nearly double digits. But remember, polling isn't always perfect. Back in 2021, surveys significantly underestimated Ciattarelli's performance. And this is the part most people miss. Sherrill's military background has been a cornerstone of her political identity. She flew helicopters for the Navy and highlighted her service in her 2018 congressional campaign for New Jersey's 11th District. Whispers about her possible link to the cheating issue circulated then, but concrete evidence only emerged now. Interestingly, Sherrill is listed in the 1994 Naval Academy yearbook, a small detail that adds another layer to the narrative. To understand the scandal's scope, let's rewind to 1992, when multiple midshipmen obtained and shared answers for an electrical engineering exam. This wasn't just a minor slip-up. It rocked the Academy and made national headlines, as reported by the New York Times. About 24 of Sherrill's peers were expelled, and the fallout was immense. It triggered a congressional investigation and led to the high-profile resignation of Rear Admiral Thomas Lynch, the Academy's superintendent at the time, as detailed in the Washington Post. For those unfamiliar, military academies like the Naval Academy emphasize honor and integrity above all. Cheating undermines the trust and discipline needed in armed forces leadership. Think of it like this. If a future officer can't handle an exam fairly, how can they be trusted in high-stakes combat situations? But the plot thickens with a fresh twist. Recently, the National Archives and Records Administration released a batch of Sherrill's military records to Nicholas DeGregorio, an ally of Ciattarelli. Sherrill's campaign blasted this as a blatant violation of federal law, orchestrated by the Trump administration. The Trump administration blatantly violated federal law by releasing Mikie Sherrill's unredacted personal military records to an agent of the Ciattarelli campaign, which were then distributed and weaponized by Jack Ciattarelli, said her communications director, Sean Higgins. The documents included sensitive info like her social security number, as first reported by CBS News. A National Archives spokesperson acknowledged the error, stating that the technician should not have released the entire record, and confirmed an ongoing review. Democrats are furious. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries called for a criminal probe. I support a criminal investigation into the unauthorized and illegal release of Mikie Sherrill's record. Mikie Sherrill is a patriot and a hero who has served this country. He added, "It's outrageous that Donald Trump and his administration and political hacks connected to them continue to violate the law, and they will be held accountable." Democratic National Committee Chairman Ken Martin echoed this, labeling it yet another example of Donald Trump and the Republicans illegally weaponizing the federal government for political purposes. Sherrill's Navy tenure spanned from 1994 to 2003, after which she became a prosecutor. Notably, she received an Achievement Medal in 1991 for rescuing a fellow Naval Academy classmate's life, a testament to her bravery and quick thinking under pressure. This adds a heroic counterpoint to the scandal, showing her as someone who risked herself for others, much like her stance on not reporting classmates. Now here's the controversial angle that might divide opinions. Is Sherrill's decision to protect her peers admirable solidarity, or does it raise questions about accountability in institutions where honor codes are sacrosanct? And what about the record release? Was it a genuine oversight or a calculated political hit job? Some might argue that in politics, digging into opponents' pasts is fair game, especially for public figures. Others see it as an invasion of privacy and a misuse of power. Do you think loyalty trumps reporting wrongdoing, or should integrity always come first? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you side with Sherrill's campaign on the illegal leak, or is there a gray area here? Let's discuss.